Back. So we are going to start adding some new modules ourselves. Now modules is kind of a way for us to define the specific thing we want to do in our entire application. Maybe we wanted a module for handling profiles. Maybe we wanted a module for handling all our products if we made a product app. Maybe we wanted a model for handling all our clients in some kind of customer database, client database. I don't know, but we're going to make modules for different things that we want to use. For instance, if you look at this right here, we have a browser module that probably handles how to work with the browser. We have a button module from the material design that probably handles buttons, right? So we want to make a new module now for our application that should handle routing. Now the first thing we do is, I'll just show you this time, I won't do it anymore, but we'll do a git checkout, and then you guys can go to series 1 part 9 right here, and then you're at the code that I'm working with right now if you're inside my code base. Great, let's just clear that. So now we have that available. The next step we're doing is we're jumping into Angular IO, and I'll just show you where you can get the information that I'm just setting up right now, and we'll just dive more into it later. But if you jump into the Angular IO and you press docs right here and you go into tutorial, you can actually run over this entire tutorial if you want to get some more information about using the different things in Angular. But right now I'm going to talk about routing, so I'll just jump directly down to the routing tutorial. Now, they explain a little bit about how to make a routing module for your application. That's what we're going to do. We want to make a routing module. So I'm jumping down to add app routing module right here, and then they say, well, you just have to run this command right here. That's what we're going to do. But let's just have a talk about the command before we run it, because this is the first time you see an ng command besides the new one we made in the beginning. So you say ng for actually working with Angular, generate, or g for actually generating something new. We're going to make a module, not a service, not a component. We're going to make a module, and then we're going to call the module app-routing or -routing, right? And we want to make it flat, meaning that we're not going to make a folder for this route right here. And then we want to place this guy inside. We want it to automatically put it inside as import inside the app module, right? So let's try and run this command. Jumping into the code, pasting in the command. So notice right now in the imports inside my app module right here, there's nothing in the import about a new routing module, this guy. But when I press enter right here and I let this run, if I click here, it'll now add the app routing module right here automatically for me, because I have this module app right here in this case. It also added this new file right here called app routing, which is just a module. Right now there's nothing in here, but that's why we're going to start building our routing in the next lesson. But now you just made a module and you added it to your application, so we can start using that module now. And this specific module right here is going to handle routing in our application, right? So it's going to explain when you do a /users, you're going to show all users. When you do a /profile with a specific ID, you're going to go to the profile page for that user, etc., etc., right? So that's kind of what this guy is going to do for us. Sweet. That's all we had to do. Now the routing module is ready and we can start implementing it in the next lesson. So see you next time. Have fun.